Yo, what's up, guys? Everyone, today, man, I'll be talking about Fred VanVleet. Whoa, this really just came out of nowhere. I was literally just on College Football 25, just chilling. 26, just chilling. I was literally just about to go hoop outside, and then I just saw this tweet from Shams that Fred VanVleet just suffered a major injury and most likely will be out for the remainder of the season. Like, hello? I'm trying to piece apart what the Rockets starting five without Fred VanVleet will be now. Because, like Sham says, just in Houston Rockets, Fred VanVleet has suffered a torn ACL, so ESPN, a devastating potential season-ending loss for the Rockets with their starting point guard and leader who just re-upped on a new contract after his 3-year contract, which is really a 2-year plus. It was a 2+1 with the other being a mutual team option, I believe. But yeah, that's massive. NBA season starts literally. Just talking about this NBA season is a month away, like late October, and the Rockets are now without their starting point guard on a team that was one of the you expected to be one of the better teams in all of basketball, and also one of the most intriguing teams because they just traded for one of the greatest scorers, if not the greatest scorer of all time, in Kevin Durant, and now they don't have their starting point guard. But you can instantly, obviously, just make Amen Thompson or Amen Thompson, a guy that a lot of people are high on. Now, I'm not probably as high as people are on Amen Thompson, but like All NBA, potential MVP. I think he's gonna be a damn good player. Like at maybe like a fringe All Star, if not getting in there. But yeah, you can instantly put Amen Thompson there. We obviously saw him play multiple positions last season. His versatility is insane. He's one of the best athletes in basketball. Obviously, he's still a jump shot away, but he does everything else in the court. He's an amazing defender. He's a really good rebounder, underrated playmaker. He can get to the rim. He has a little like float shot as well. He's a tough cover. He's definitely a tough cover. But the Rockets have a lot of depth. Now, I'll be honest. I don't know what the starting five will be. Brutal for FEV. You know, he came off a huge playoff run, especially that series against the Warriors, the first round of the playoffs, and he was striking a lot of fear into Warriors fans and stuff like that, and coaches and personnel and players. But he's one of those like inconsistent players. When he's on, he's really good, but of course when he's off, he's pretty torrid. Has been a big Eurobasket overseas for Alperen Şengün, who I was wondering if he could be a number 2 option, and so far he has been. From what I've seen, I haven't really seen the games. I've seen like clips and stuff on my timeline. Like shout out to Rockets fans out there that have been putting it on my timeline. But it's like, you know, it's brutal because we knew that the number 1 option was going to be Kevin Durant. The number 2 option was going to be Alperen Şengün. The number 3 option, it would have floated between Amen Thompson, obviously. It would have floated between, I think, Jabari Smith Jr. and also Fred VanVleet as well. So what is the starting 5 now for the Houston Rockets without Amen Thompson? I mean, my fault. Without Fred VanVleet. You have, at the 1, Amen Thompson, who could have really started at the 2 or the 3. If you give Jabari Smith that bag, I expect him to start. So what if they go like ultra big and have a Fred? Why do I keep saying Fred VanVleet? And they go ultra big and they have a Amen Thompson at the 1, Tari Eason at the 2, Jabari Smith Jr. at the 3, at the 4, Kevin Wayne Durant, at the 5, Alperen Jr. That is a massive, massive, massive lineup. Again, maybe you want to. I don't really see them starting Reed Shepherd, to be honest. I see him getting a lot of influx as the backup point guard / shooting guard, but I don't really see him starting. Obviously, also more minutes for guards like Aaron Holiday and things like that. But again, I'm on ESPN right now looking at the roster, but it's still showing me like Cam Whitmore, so that literally can't be correct. Obviously, he traded for multiple second-round picks to the Wizards, so yeah, just looking at it, guys, that's tough. That's tough. You know, that's definitely tough. So, a couple guys have developed as well. I forget they also picked up Dorian Finney-Smith, DFS. My brain right now is all over MLB's about to be playoffs. NFL season just started. W playoffs. A lot going on in my brain right now. So if I don't remember everything, give me some grace. But yeah, outside of this, I really don't see any other option. I mean, maybe they go, like I mentioned, they go big with Tyrese, and maybe they go big with DFS at the 2. Kind of get a little interesting there. I mean, they paid him a decent amount of money, good elite role player money. But yeah, the rotations are still included likes of obviously, Amen Thompson, a couple guys. It's going to be rarely out of order. I'm just looking at the roster right now, though. Steven Adams, Clint Capella, Kevin Durant, obviously, Tari Eason, Dorian Finney-Smith, maybe sprinkle in some, Jeff Green, and Aaron Holiday. They have Josh Okogie, who's a good defender, really good defender, just a bundle of energy, good rebounder as well. If he ever has a 3-point shot, he will get a bag. All he really needs is a corner three, though. Alperen Sengun, who his stock is at the highest it's really ever been. You know, we saw him last year in the playoffs. He looked good, but I always said that he's not a number one option, and now they got a number one option alongside him. Becomes even more scarier now, so there's that. Reed Shepard, Jabari Smith Jr. just got paid. Maybe some sprinkling of Jayshawn Tate. Obviously, Amen Thompson, and unfortunately, no Fred VanVleet, who will miss a good chunk, if not all, of next season. Unfortunately, that was absolutely brutal. But yeah, Rockets fans, how do you guys feel about this? NBA fans overall, how do you guys feel about that? And what, in your opinion, should be the Rockets starting five? Again, I floated the idea of Amen Thompson at the 1, at the 2, either Tyree Eason or Dorian Finney-Smith. At the 3, Jabari Smith Jr. Or you really flip them, Jabari Smith Jr. at the 3, Kevin Durant at the 4, vice versa, this, that. And at the 5, obviously Alperen Sengun. And off the bench, you have Reed Shepard. You have 2 bigs in Steven Adams and Clint Capella, 2 really good backup bigs in my humble opinion. They're really, really great rebounders and lob threats. And then you have a couple of interesting guys as well, like I mentioned, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then, outside of that, I mean, just a couple wild cards out of the bigs, but overall, yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough because he's one of the better playmakers on the team overall. He had a nice 2-man game going with Alperen Sengun last season. Again, a month before the season starts, literally about to enter training camp, and unfortunately, he goes down with a torn ACL. That's brutal, man. I really feel for Rockets fans. You're on your high right now. This is going to be one of the most intriguing seasons you obviously had in a while since prime MVP James Harden, where every watch was amazing. The whole three-centric, perimeter-centric offense with Mike D'Antoni, and now you have a team that's really hyped up. You got one of the greatest scorers of all time, Kevin Durant, Alperen Sengun's on a high. Y'all love Amen Thompson. You still have Reed Shepard and Jabari Smith Jr. and Tyree Eason, the Terror Twins, and Amen Thompson and Tyree Eason, obviously. You love your coach, Ime Udoka. You love your GM, Raphael Stone. Houston is buzzing. Texas is buzzing. It's brutal, man. It is absolutely brutal. I really feel for Rockets fan out there. That absolutely sucks. I don't think we got an update so far, but yep, that absolutely sucks. And yeah. I think that's it for me though. Again, Rockets fans, let me know. NBA fans, let me know. But yeah, brutal. Praise for every you. Praise for the Rockets fan out there. Again, a month before the season starts, just absolutely brutal. Yeah, but other than that, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Also follow my Playback, my Instagram. Links to everything is in the description box down below. I go live on Playback every single night, usually at 8 p.m. I'm going live tonight for the Sunday Night Football game. I watch NFL, NBA, MLB, WNBA, college football, any hyped up college football games, any hyped up college basketball games at around 7:30 to 8 p.m. We will be seated. The grind is there. Follow looking also on Playback on TikTok as well. I upload all my clips to everything that I feel, would give something to somebody. I would go ahead and upload it. So yeah, yesterday I got 40 clips up. Gotta edit a 20-minute pictures video, by the way. NFL channel, links to that in the description box down below, along with all my channels and all my social media. I'm gonna go hoop. Have a good rest of y'all day. And yeah. Other than that, y'all, it's your boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of y'all day. Appreciate y'all watching the video this far. Praise to the Rockets fans out there. And yeah, got it. Got up. So your boy John. Forgot to enjoy the video. And I'm out, man. Peace.